Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's a good look at how I look in the weekends. I like to just, my preference is to like dress relaxed. Some people like to dress for looks. Some people like to dress for like looking, what is it? Like, I don't know, just for fun. They like to look professional all the time. I like to do that too, but whenever like I'm at home or just relaxing or something, I really like to get comfortable, and that's my main focus. So yeah, I'm pretty comfortable right now. So let's get into the video. So this week I was thinking about a few things that I could talk about. I was thinking about talking about pressure, and I was thinking about talking about the topic of giving, because I've been giving a lot lately, and I usually do, but I mean, with the spirit that you have when you give, let it be changed. And those videos, I really feel those are very important topics, but I'm going to get into them in the future. For now, today, a new topic came into my mind because I was talking to a friend, and we were talking, and it came out. He explained to me, he showed me, reminded me of what it was, and I always talk about this. So I'm surprised I haven't made a video on it yet, but let's get into it. So the topic is gonna be go hard in the beginning, and so you can rest later on. So we'll just call it go hard in the beginning so you can rest later on. That'll be a good topic, good name for it. Go hard so you can rest later. So today I ran the 5 mile loop with my friend. His name is Giovanni. He's a cool guy. I've been working with him, and so we were talking, and I was telling him, explaining to him how he was asking me, what's the secret to going so fast on this 5 mile loop? Because I told him that I've done it before in 41 minutes. And he told me, no, and I explained to him that the secret to going fast in the 5 mile loop was to go hard in the beginning while you're going uphill on the incline, and just maintain your pace and build the mental toughness during the time that you're going hard in the beginning, going up, and then the rest is downhill from there. And it literally is, but the time that you have to go hard is the time when you're going uphill, the time in the beginning. And then we continued with the conversation in life and everything, and then we went on to talk about work. And he was like, how's your new position? Because we used to receive together, but now I'm a clerk, and I'm like pretty much like a supervisor at night. But I told him, oh, it's easy. If you learn how to figure it out and you go hard in the beginning, you get all the paperwork, you do everything you have to do within the first 3 hours, and make sure you do it really good. The rest of your day is easy. You just get to relax and worry about anything, and at the end of the day, you finish up. And he was like, he jokingly said, hey, you should talk about that, or you should write a book on that or something, because I told him I want to write a book one day too. But he tells me, you should talk about that, or that's your thing in life. You like to go hard in the beginning so you can rest later. And I thought about it, and I was like, wow, that's the way I am. Work hard today so you don't have to later. And I'll give you another example. Kids. The parents that teach their kids to learn at a young age have good tendencies to become successful in the future, because they have a strong work ethic, they have a strong love of education. And that's why there was a study like that. Asians, despite not having the highest IQs, they were the most successful people financially in America. Why? Because at a young age, they would teach their kids the importance of education and the importance of hard work. And that's something that we lack today. People want to go to school and just play around, and that's the thing. Me, I started going back to college at 23 years old because of the fact that I didn't have that much I didn't listen too much to the guidance that I had in my life, and I didn't have a lot pushing me to go to school, and there was very little motivation in that. I wanted to make money, invest my money, and do other things, and it didn't work out. And I wish I would have gone to school and valued the education from a young age, so that it would have corresponded very well and paralleled well with the work hard in the beginning so you could rest later. And now at 23, I'm still a young guy. I'm going hard at school, going as hard as I can, and I learned that I got over the slope already. I got over the time when I wanted to quit, the time that I almost failed, the time that I had to do a 14-hour day at work, 12 hours in, go to lunch and go to school, turn in my essay and go back to work. I got over that. I got over the humps in life, and I learned how to improvise, adapt, and overcome any situation. But it was through that. It was through the slumps in the beginning that it was possible for the things to get easier later on. And without that, without being able to go hard in the beginning, it would have been impossible. Because you need to go hard in the beginning, as hard as you can, so that the rest will either seem easy or become easier to survive. You have to go in at full speed. And I made a video on this earlier called Tackling Your Adversary at something like that, or going full speed against your adversary and stuff like that. But it's very true. And in life, it's become very successful. You come in, you go to work 30 minutes early. That's something that I've always been about. Go to work early. Why? Because so that you can get your equipment. Go hard in the beginning. Get your equipment stretched. You're already warmed up. You got a little sweat going already. You have your drink ready. You have your pen ready. You got everything ready. You go hard in the beginning so that later on you can say you're not asking for a pen when you have to start. You're not the last person in line to get your order and get the worst order. All that. Back in the day, I used to have to pick 1900 cases. You have to learn how to, so that you learn the importance of having to go hard in the beginning so that you could show later. And the way it worked out, you had to pick 1900 cases and you get to go home. Pick the 1900 in 6 hours instead of 10, because you learned all the disciplines of having to work hard in the beginning so you could go home 4 hours early. And you learn that every second counts, and that the beginning is when you have to go the hardest, because the beginning is the time that your brain has to work the hardest, like regardless, because your mind is turning the switch on. That's what's happening, because your mind doesn't want to work. It's like getting into a cold shower. What happens is that your mind goes like crazy. It's like, dang, it's uncomfortable. In the beginning, you have to wake up. You have to get out of bed. It's like splashing your face with cold water in the beginning. That's what it's like. And when you get over that, and you get over it strong, with a lot of power and everything, just with a good momentum, the rest is all downhill. So with that being said, with everything you get into in life, go at it at full speed, go at it hard, and get over the hump, and the rest will be easy. So work hard, play hard is another way to say it. So that being said, yeah, again, God bless, take care, have a great week. I'll see you next week, and yeah, let's keep on going hard in the beginning so you can rest in the end. All right, take care. Bye. Hey, what's up, YouTube? So I left a couple parts out, so I'm gonna just explain them real quick. And I feel like, well, I know that when in life, when you start fast and or you go hard in the beginning, at the end of the life, like if you invest at a young age, start building business at a young age, start learning at a young age and all that, I really feel like nowadays a lot of people are getting older. And well, I think I saw some statistics that were saying that people are getting older, and as they get older, approach retirement, they don't have any money saved. So in life as well, with saving, retirement, in the long run, you got to go really hard. I'm not like, I don't want to say so you can rest. I want to say, like, long term, don't think that this is something that it's only short term things. In life, you're 50, 60 years old. You got to go hard until then. You got to go hard all the way through until you're done, until your time is expired and it's time to go back home. Got to go hard until the end. And I know I made it seem kind of weird that I said, like, the way I worded it, that go hard in the beginning. No, you have to go hard in the beginning all the time. And of course you rest, and the increments of going hard and resting, they're very short, of course, but the resting becomes that much sweeter, and you can rest continually. You'll have a house to rest in. Your rest becomes, the quality of your rest comes overall way better. And you know, you get to rest in a nicer car. Maybe you get to rest knowing that you help more people with their lives, as with whatever practice you have. The rest you have just becomes that much sweeter in life. And that's the thing. Of course, you don't rest forever, but what I'm saying is that the quality of your rest will also be way better. And yeah, with that being said, let's go hard in the beginning of everything all the time. and so that everything else can become, the rest can be sweeter. So with that being said, God bless. Like, subscribe to my cousin Eddie's channel. He's got great videos too. And yeah, take care.